Hi there, Tamara. This is Sheena, and I would like to be able to provide you this small audit that I have done for your real estate investment business. And since you are located in California, I'm choosing a keyword that is one of the highest searched there in California. So I'll go over that in a little bit as to why. But of course, I want to be able to just go over some few things that I will be covering, and that will be your websites and your competition's website, your Google business profile, and also your competition's Google business profile, along with the performance behind all of them. So, as you know, as we all know, Google is the number one search engine all throughout the world globally. And that's what we are. That's why we are here right now. Um, and it sounds like you are a little bit knowledgeable about the SEO. But let's go ahead and dig deeper. All right, so we'll go ahead and go over this part right here. Of course, one of your potential motivated seller types house buyers in Los Angeles, and of course for any other cities there are some dominating keywords, but this is one of the biggest high volume, and I'll show you that in a little bit. But when you type that, usually ads will come out. There are cases as to where this is on top, and this is the Google Map path. All right, so if you Google a restaurant, you will see this top three. This is where 30% of your business will come from. And this is separate from the actual website. And this Google Business Profile includes, of course, your website, it includes your social media. So everything is connected to this. So this is separate traffic from your website. And the goal is to be on that top three, right? Because otherwise, if you are in the other rank, then what's going to happen is that you won't get picked, right? The higher you are in the search, the better chances of you getting picked, getting chosen, getting that exposure. And we want to be in this top three. And so the way to be able to make it to this top three are, just few things that you want to be able to do. Of course, we have ads there as well. Another thing before I move on to how to be in that top three is that, compared to ads, I don't have anything against ads, but if you do run an ad, of course, it's immediate, but also if you turn it off, then of course it goes away right away as well, right? So it's not organic, and you pay per click, although you get exposure right away. It's immediate, right? It's fast. Um, so you pay per click. So if, one click is $25, $50, then you are paying for that. Whereas if it's organic, no matter how many times or how many people goes to your Google business profile, you're not gonna get charged for it, right? So although of course you have that effort of maintaining it every day, but that's a flat fee. So that's the difference between the two of them. Now, to be able to get to this top three, you want to be able to fill out. I did search for your company's ranking or your information, Google Business Profile. So you can register it, Google Business Profile, and then add your information, fill it out completely, including your exact name, the exact phone numbers, hours of operation, your website, and all the description, and all of these information has to be exactly the same all across the internet. Okay. And then, of course, if you have had talked or worked with anyone, with any of your motivated sellers, make sure that you are having them or asking them to leave you a review. Then that's very, very important, right? So, being able to establish, of course, once you have sold, usually our motivated sellers choose us because they trust us, right? And you want to be able to take that chance to be able to get that review right after you help them out, because you will see that in your reviews. And then, of course, updating your services, any offer that you have. If you can do it daily, then that's much better. And uploading photos as well, as much photos and videos about, what you're doing or how you're helping out other people or what are you up to, in your real estate investment journey. So that will help you get up here. And it's just, that's the only thing. It's consistent in the very beginning of your business. Some of our competition here, some of them have been on for 7 years or more, 20 plus. And, we can beat them. It's just, the consistent in the very beginning until you get to this top three and get that traffic and be viewed as the authority in your industry, right? All right, so we're going to move on to, of course, I know that you might not be in Los Angeles, but this is just going to be an example of another organic, and I'm going to show you more keywords later on, right? SoCalHomebuyers.com is your number one competition for this keyword. And we're going to go ahead and check on your website, your actual website, right? So, two things that are very important to Google, and that will be command content, which are, of course, command content, you know, meaning that you have the information, you have all of the answers to anyone's question as to where if a seller goes to your website, they won't have to think of, well, what's the answer to this? You're not giving them a reason to get off your page just because their question in their mind is not answered. So ideally 1,500 to 2,000 words are, what you want to put in there. And of course, again, I'm going to show you what it looks like for those number of words. I love the fact that you have your form here. You have the property address and all that information. I just cannot see this menu and also the logo. So making it clear will be, will be helping improve the visibility. And also I saw the mobile, it looks like it's optimized, but here it doesn't look like it's that optimized. And then this phone number being clickable and putting it on top so that when they are rushing and they need to call you right away, then, they're able to get a hold of you. You're not giving them a reason to get off without getting a hold of you. All right, but the form is positioned exactly, where it should be. And then, of course, keywords as well is another thing that's important to Google, right? So, same exact keyword that your potential sellers are utilizing, you want to put that in your website. So, we buy houses, so that's a good keyword. But putting like we buy houses in California, right? I know that, of course, all of us, real estate investors, we want to be able to dominate each market. But you have to be able to start somewhere, right? So if you are talking about California in this area or SoCal, right? So you can do that and have another page for Los Angeles, or I'm sorry, it's part of SoCal, but other parts of, maybe another state or another city. So you can do that. You can rank different pages, but for this, it just has to be a little bit more specific. All right, so we'll go ahead and go to your competition's website. This is one of the biggest home buyers in SoCal. well, they are the biggest competition for that keyword. So everything is clear, right? A phone number is there. As much as possible, we want the form to be in one place and visible right away. This one, if you click onto it, it will go to another page. So, but that looks like it works as well. And of course, you can see the sell your house fast in California. That's a keyword right there. 500 plus satisfied sellers, right? So some proof of, social proof that they are trusted. You can put your processes on there. Why should they choose you? What is it about you that they should be, that they, why should they pick you, right? What's your credibility? Keywords are on there. The processes that is broken down. Although of course we're not sure if people are going to be reading all of this, right? Because other people just want to know the information or be able to call, but at least we know that if they have any questions, all of these are answered in your page. So about us, right, is all there as well, right? Why are you choosing this industry? Why are you in this industry? Featured on, and then uh, situations they cater to. What is the difference between traditional home sales and selling to you, and then your reviews. So all of these, it's like 1,500 to 2,000 words, right? So that's the reason why it's that much. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the behind the scenes. This is yours, right? Don't be confused with all the statistics out here. We're just going to talk about the UR rating, which is your trust rating. DR rating will be the power of your website. Right now, you have so these two has to be relatively the same and has to have a high rate of 100, and these two are impacted by these two. Backlinks is a shout out from another domain or website, saying that stating your business information, same exactly as the Rule Business profile. And also, it can be a blog or any citation. And then referring domains will be a website housing those links, and they can transfer authority, power, and credibility to your website. And then keywords will be the exact keywords that we're talking about here. So let's go ahead and go to your competition's website. So this is what it looks like when you have these things, you know, uh, quality backlinks and referring domains. And then organic keywords is, they have a lot. They're being, read for a lot. And you want to be showing up for those keywords so that you are relevant to them and get traffic. As a whole, they're with their SEO efforts, they have about 1,300 organic traffic each month. And we're not saying that all of them will be purchasing or will be selling their houses, right? But this just gives you a chance to get exposure. And these are inbound, right? So this right here, this picture right here is you're having a traffic in your website compared to not having any is still better, right? So because you're getting exposed, you're getting that chance of being picked, getting chosen by potential motivated sellers. So these are the keywords that they are utilizing. They're positioned 1 and 2 for a lot of them. So-called SoCal home buyers, they are number one. We can see that. Well, that one is Los Angeles, but if you use SoCal home buyers, sell my house fast, Orange County. So this is the volume. It means this is the number of searches for that specific keyword. Keyword difficulty, KD, means the higher it is, 100, the hardest it is, and then 0 will be the lowest. It's easiest to rank. So you want to be ranking your website or using those keywords that are fast to rank. And then position is where you're at, same as